So help me help you help us. Let's disrupt the world, say some shit, and build what you're supposed to build so you can get to what you desire and what you deserve, and the world can get what they need. Hey, welcome to another edition of Mocha Mondays with me, Jateya Jones. Let's jump right in. It's not a discipline problem. It's not a discipline problem because you know how to be consistent. You got receipts, but you're consistent when you have something to follow. Your 9 to 5, the playbook was already created for you. You just got to do. Now, granted, you add your razzle dazzle, but you don't think about what you have to do. You just think about your razzle dazzle. That's that additional piece that comes with you just being able to show up. But in entrepreneurship or building something that doesn't exist, this vision, this dream, you got to think about all the different steps in the playbook that were already given to you at your 9 to 5. So when you don't have something clear to follow and life starts to life and get busy, everything pauses because you either don't have the mental, emotional, physical, or financial capacity to make a thing a think. And sometimes picking up where you left off takes more energy than you actually wanted to or that you even have. This is where most people misdiagnose the issue. I'm gonna break it on down, what it looks like versus what it actually is. Over on YouTube, meet me there, bring a friend. When you get there, don't forget to subscribe, follow, share, and like. If you're anything like me, we're pretty hard on ourselves. More than we like to admit. That internal voice, we don't always say it out loud, but we think it. And we don't give ourselves a lot of grace. It's hard. It's easier said than done to get it wrong because, it's me. I don't get things wrong. No. In all honesty and seriousness, we like to strive for excellence. That's just naturally who we are. As a corporate creative that likes to disrupt and shake shit up, it's because we want it to be perfect. We want it to be right. We want it to be the best that it possibly can be. And we want to be the best that we possibly can be. So the first thing that comes to mind is to blame ourselves. What's wrong with me? Why can't I get it together? My brain's not working. I'm going to just share some of the things that I say to myself. My brain's not working. I don't know why. I get overwhelmed. I'm anxious, but I can't show it. I can't let it out. Who am I sharing it with? If I do I look discredited or not capable? I listened to this post. This is a quick sidebar. The other day about people with ADHD and how women are misdiagnosed mostly, especially in my age bracket. But that when we get an opportunity or we're asked to do something, our brain to us skips all these steps, but we process, and it's if we can't figure out a way to do it, we feel like a failure. So we go into let me figure it out mode because I am Mrs. Figure It Outable. It is any and everything that's figure outable. But what I realized over the years was, I was able to figure it out, show up and do because my basic was more than some people's top tier. So I was always praised and all the things for giving basic because I could whip it up. But I wasn't showing up at the level of excellence that I desired. Or I remember what really did it for me was I had an opportunity for this job interview. And I was they were can you do it Friday at 2? Instead of saying no, because I had something at 3:30, I said, I'll figure it out. And so when I got there, I was rushing. My brain was where I was supposed to be next. I was paranoid. I was anxious. I was I didn't show up as my best. And that's when it clicked for me that we might have just sabotage a great opportunity for ourselves because we were figuring something out instead of just saying, no, can we do it Wednesday at 4? Yes or no, and let's go back and forth until we get it right for the both of us. Not figuring something out and making stuff happen, but doing what is best for self so you can show up at the level of excellence that you desire. So my brain, when I heard this post, was oh, that's what we've been doing. We've been blaming self Instead of thinking, is this right for me? Is this the next step that I should take? Should I delegate? Should I say no? Like, there's so many other options other than I'm a failure if I can't figure it out. ADHD. However, comma, my brain would also say, you can do this, just focus. And I'm bouncing all over the place. I have interrupted thoughts. Y'all, the number of times I have to apologize to God during prayer time because my brain jumps to something else, that's neither here nor there. But even with that, I would be like, Jateya, why can't you just get it together? I'm just sharing my personal experience. It may not be yours, but if you can relate to this in any shape, form, or fashion, I'm here to tell you it is not a discipline problem. It may be ADHD. There are other things for that, but this video is about why it's not a discipline problem and how it gets misdiagnosed as being so by your brain. This is just the fact that you don't have a clear, executable plan. You got a goal with milestones. I joined this program, they gave me a great strategy and they were like, I don't know what else to give you. Except for you, this is easy for you. So you can say the first step is register with your state to be able to do X, Y, and Z. But I'm like, where's the website to register with my state? Or like, is this the right website? I'm a high performer. I need to know that I'm getting it right. I'm also borderline a conspiracy theorist, and I don't want to give my information to people who are just scammers. Like, so it takes so much time to do that first step of all you have to do is to make sure it's the right thing that I'm doing in that step and I don't have to rewind and do it over again. That takes up so much more time than I don't have and or blocked off in this already full life that I have. And so to be able to have a consistent plan, like a real detailed plan that you can follow, makes life so much easier, and you can actually be more consistent and show up for yourself and for your customers and for your business and for your job the way that your heart desires. And it's not a discipline problem. It's an implementation problem. You don't have a plan. You call it a plan. 9 times out of 10, it's a strategy or a high-arching goal with milestones. That is not a plan. You might have even created a very skeleton of a work breakdown structure, or WBS for my project management people. That is not a detailed plan. If somebody can't come in and pick it up where you left off and actually finish this, it is not a plan. Yeah, I know that sounds more like a SOP, but no. We need all the tasks that lead up to step 1, and then all the tasks that lead up to step 2. So then you can put step 1 and 2 together and have a complete finished product, a plan. And for most of my neurospicy, high-achieving, multi-passionate individuals, it is so overwhelming to think about creating a plan for the vision that is already ginormous. Freaking-normous. The vision scares most of us. And I've done presentations and they're like, no, this sounds amazing, but I'm not going to do it. This too much. And I'm like, but I've proven that it saves hours of time, about like batch content creation and creating the plan in advance. So you can call an audible, you can pick up where you left off without actually stalling even longer, because the way we put the plan together is in sequential order, not just a to-do list that's a running list that doesn't prioritize the things that need prioritizing. So you just feel like you're spinning your wheels and getting nowhere. No, the plan keeps you moving forward. The Clarity Lab is a community that supports you, holds you accountable, and helps catapult you to your next, because we have the resources, the people, the connections, the network, the support that you need so that you're not doing it all on your own, so you can get to that next. So this isn't a discipline problem. This is a clarity problem. You don't have a concise, clear plan that you can just go and execute. And that's what we're here to help you with. So help me help you help us. Let's disrupt the world, save some shit, and build what you're supposed to build so you can get to what you desire and what you deserve, and the world can get what they need. So come on. Links down below.